saw a lot of people bringing up a Louis Farrakhan old statement.
Really?
Yeah. And Louis Farrakhan basically said, you shouldn't laugh at people when they're going through something like this. So let me play what
people's been laughing though?
Yeah, people been posting all kind of stuff on Diddy. Oh. But here, let me play what he said.
You see men fall, don't laugh. Learn. Learn. Because you're on your way up. And the things that tempt people to fall, you and I are not free from that temptation, nor from the weakness that will cause us to stumble and fall. When you laugh at somebody else's fall, white or black, rich or poor, your enemy or your friend, you're laughing and opening a way for your own demise when you do that. Because to laugh and not learn, to make mockery and not to understand, is to make the same mistake yourself. Did you hear me? Yes. When you see men fall, don't laugh.
Yeah, that's what. There's a part of me.
Black, he would have been shot.
Oh, they would have knocked this man out.
He was fighting the cops.
Now, there is a part of me. I agree
what
he said.
Yeah, we all agree with him. You're right. The very things that it's almost like pointing your finger at somebody, and see what happened, and then the finger comes back at you for your fall.
But you notice he said, laugh and not learn.
And not learn.
So this is my thing with Diddy. I'm laughing and I'm learning. Diddy was a horrible man. Ooh. And not just Cassie, but everybody who has said.
I felt bad with her coming up.
Not only allegedly, he's connected to the deaths of Tupac and Biggie, allegedly.
Okay.
That's what the gangbanger said, that he wanted to pay them to knock both of them off. But he's also taken people's money. Mm. He's been involved in shootings that he made other people take the fall for.
Wow.
He's been the gatekeeper where he's destroyed many people's lives, including his ex-girlfriend, the mother of his children, Kim Porter. And we know Cassie, all the stuff she said he did to her. Then you got a train of women saying that you violated them, held them without, they couldn't leave, and did other stuff. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that he did that was good, but then there was a lot of stuff that he did that was bad. And one person who we know couldn't stand Diddy was Mace.
Oh, yeah.
Remember Mace? He ran Mace up out the city. Mace became a minister.
But is he still one? He's back in music, right?
No, he has a show now.
Oh, okay.
But what
was their situation? I didn't really know.
What you mean?
What happened there?
With Mason, with Diddy? Yeah, I thought you had the tape up, but that's fine. With Mason, this.
Oh, no.
I had said open up another tab, but you probably didn't. Okay. Mace has Mace was his normal, wanted his money for his songs. He wanted his you know how
royalties,
and Diddy didn't want to give it to him. He didn't want to give them. A lot of the people that worked for Diddy didn't. He was the type of people that'll sell you out. Like you would sign your rights over and stuff. And he'll make millions and millions of dollars. He put one of his songs, I think it was Mace, his son, Diddy put his son on as a writer where he got money. And Mace didn't get no money. So he always set his kids up. The house that was raided, they said one of them is his daughter's name. Really? So he knows how to put things in his kids' names and things like that.
Like you think Trump is doing?
Trump don't put none of his kids. His kids are numbskulls. Except for Ivanka. Yeah.
Okay.
But the video that I was going to show, I still want to show it because I hate to. Hold on, y'all. Do YouTube. You can keep talking, Mom.
Is this video with the three of them, or is it with the Mace situation that you want to point out? Because I know from the past, there was a situation with Mace, but I didn't know the details of it. But you know what? Going back to the comment that Farrakhan said, laugh but learn. The situation with what's her name that came forth, his wife, his girlfriend, nobody was laughing then because she was a victim. She was hurt.
Thank you.
So I get what Farrakhan's saying. A lot of the stuff, we're not laughing at P. Diddy. We going, wow. A lot of people's mouths are dropping. Really, dude? Really? They're laughing at situations like, well, to be honest, they're laughing at situations like T.D. Jakes and Manessa, Michael Jordan.
We
Bernard
still ain't
Jordan's.
saying that.
And we're still waiting for that kind of stuff. But yeah, with the P. Diddy, we all trying to figure it out because it's not funny. It's not funny when you see a black man that's as popular and famous and money to be looked at, followed by the FBI and all the issues that's coming up. So I get what he's saying, but this ain't a laughing matter. Is
Okay,
this
this one.
With Norwegian, wake up to a new city nearly every
Money, that's all yours, man. I was on the next boat. Yeah, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, closer and closer,
Closer
man.
and closer.
Okay.
The big payback.
This has been the last year. Has really kind of been the big payback for you, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You kind of last week. You went Destiny.
Yeah.
You done Destiny. You know what happened yesterday, right?
Yeah, man. That's what I'm trying to say. It's going crazy.
What happened?
I'm gonna let you start. What did you see that happen?
Oh, yesterday was the anniversary of Biggie Smalls' album, 27 years later. That's what
It's funny how he got rated on the anniversary of Biggie Smalls' album.
He did?
Yeah. And Biggie Smalls' mom can't stand it because he held money back from her.
Yeah,
she couldn't even get money from what her son sold.
Yeah,
exactly. See, yesterday, that's what I was talking about.
So
that was real. It's amazing that all of this would transpire on that day.
What's crazy is yesterday was Biggie Smalls' 27th anniversary of Life After Death. And it was also the Diplomat Immunity album, 21st anniversary. Shit.
He stole their money too. The Diplomats.
Going on. It's going on around. Yeah, man. I was just saying this. That day, yesterday was kind of.
That's eerie, man.
Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. It was just
that was crazy.
That's kind of crazy, man. I had no idea that, the internet lets you know, because I don't be knowing these dates for my albums or other people's albums, but they will remind you, man.
Yeah.
That's all you seen?
In a lot.
That's what I seen. That's what I was.
I seen helicopters, all kind of stuff.
Okay.
It's a lot of.
What's up, everybody? This is the.
So my thing is that all the stuff that he has done to everybody, I go with what Malcolm X said. The chickens have come home to roost.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah, if he's done that, you're opening my eyes to some of the things that he's done. I don't even know that.
Now,
I don't follow him like that.
Here's the problem, though. With all that, like I said, I'll do both.
Allegedly,
Sorry, Louis
too,
Farrakhan.
right?
Allegedly. I'll do both, Farrakhan. I'll laugh like you saw Mason them, and I'll also learn so that I don't repeat. But the interesting thing, and I know everybody always say, you always try to make everything a black card. It's not true. They never do these things. You never see them do these things to white guys, do you? Harvey Weinstein's house didn't have helicopters flying over it. And when they went at Trump and went after the boxes and stuff, it was very quiet in the neighborhood. Where they had like a few police sitting outside and the FBI went in. With us, it has to be a whole spectacle. Chasing O.J. Simpson down the highway. And we can name how many times you've seen a black man with helicopters chasing him.
Yep.
And 20 million federal agents kicking in the doors.
Putting their messiness on blast. That's why people... I remember at my job, this was during the time of the O.J. Simpson situation. There were people on my job talking about what was going on in with the Kennedys. Was it Robert? What Kennedy was it that allowed that young lady to drown?
Oh yeah,
it was some situation there. Robert, one of them, and they had a lot of scandalous things happening, but theirs wasn't promoted and blown up and in a spotlight. It was one of the brothers.
Keep talking.
That was in trouble with the young lady and she drowned or something.
They was in the car.
Yeah.
He left her. If he would have came back, they would have had time by the time her car sank, where she had no time to breathe, they said had he went back and got somebody, they would have had time to get her.
Yep. And things like that happen all the time, where you hardly ever hear about it. You got to Google and hear about the story. But with anything Ted Kennedy. But anything with our black men.
Chappaquiddick.
Yeah. See, and people look at those stories and they're like, that's not fair. Or the Rodney King situation. All those cops was acquitted. People are like, what? We watched him. We watched all those cops do what they did.
So that's the only thing. Even though I feel like now, Suge, did y'all hear what Suge said? Suge spoke from prison. You know, Suge got something to say all the time. Suge said they did that. He said to get stuff that Diddy had on people. That's what he said.
Oh, because he had a lot of information.
He said that Diddy has a lot of stuff on people. And that was why they protected him for so long. Oh. And he said that they did the raid that way. Suge might not be off. He said they did the raid that way. To go in and take evidence of very powerful people that Diddy had stuff on.
Okay. Something to think about. You said that the other day. You said that the federal,
so now he don't have nothing.
FBI may be cutting him loose because he has ties with them.
So I got to go in. This is all just what you call it? What is it?
Hearsay.
Conspiracy. That they went in and they took a lot of evidence of stuff he had that actually has people higher than him.
Because to me, remember I kept asking you why.
So he doesn't have anything anymore.
Remember I kept asking you, why are they raiding his house?
Both houses. And
I said, what does he have at the house?
And then the other one was some people saying they planted stuff, but I don't believe that.
Okay.
They believe they did that raid to put stuff there. I don't believe that. I could believe the first one more than I would the second one. That it was to take everything. So you're not bringing anybody else down with you, sir, because it said he had stuff on politicians. And those politicians will make it very clear. See, people will and deal in Washington and Hollywood all the time. So a lot of times you don't know if some senators or something from Republicans could have been like, if you go in and do this, we'll help you with the Trump case or something. You know what I'm saying? You never know when people will and deal. That's another reason why some people voting for Trump. They don't trust our government. And they feel he's an outsider. And that's why they coming after him, because he's an outsider.
I know when I watched the what Wendy said is not a documentary, but I just have to say drama with Shirley Chisholm. The black senators that the congressmen that she was working with, they took deals. And that's what really hurt her.
Yeah.
She was like, really?
So we don't know.
You're selling your soul to support someone who don't care nothing about you.
So he may not, just because they raided his house, both his homes, the funny thing is, it doesn't mean he's necessarily going to be arrested.
That's true.
It could have been what Suge said.
And Suge would know.
Suge would know probably.
Because he's in that whole craziness.
And he knows what Diddy knows. So I feel like, let's watch this carefully. If we don't see an arrest come very soon, I believe what Suge said. It was all spectacle, all big circumstance, because you wanted to come in and get some information that Diddy had, and you didn't want him to keep it. Because when the FBI normally does this, shouldn't we see an arrest? Or the person they swooping in on?
Well, not necessarily.
Who you know that they swooped in? Who did they swoop in on that you didn't see arrested?
No, I'm saying sometimes they can go in and do what you're saying.
But when have we seen that?
Enough evidence to arrest
They've
them.
never done that. The FBI, when they swoop in, they know they got a 98% chance of winning their case. They don't swoop in unless they know they're getting something. So, let's watch it, y'all. Let's watch it. Wendy said Proverbs 23, verse 23. You know what that is? Emerald says, I remember how they did Red Fox. Had a picture of him sitting on the curb while taking things out of his house. Mm-hmm. See, we remember all those pictures, don't we? All those videos. Wendy said Ted. We said Ted. And then Chris said Suge Avery. Oh,
you know what?
Suge Knight.
You sure is ugly.
Suge Knight.
Suge Knight, yeah. Okay. Suge's still in jail, right? Prison.
Yeah, he gonna be in there.
Okay.
All right, so
we'll see where that goes.
So I understand what you
laugh and learn.
I understand what you're saying, Louis Farrakhan, but I'd say laugh and learn. Don't just laugh. I agree with him.
Yeah.
Because the same stuff that tripped that guy up, you could get tripped up with too. So while you laughing at somebody else's demise, the devil is planning yours.
Uh-huh. Yep. That's true.
But to me, I feel that's Cameron. To me, I feel like if I'm gonna laugh at somebody, I gotta laugh at myself. If I get caught up in something and I'm illegal, you gotta laugh at yourself too. Everybody, you gotta laugh. You gotta be like, that was stupid.
Wow. And I just saw somebody do that 2
Why
years
would I
ago.
do the same thing that guy did?
Yeah.
So
you almost want to kick yourself. You can say, I can just kick myself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.